Just a little warning. If you like Scooby-Doo and don't want to see how your childhood turns into a bloody pulp, then don't continue to watch this video. I myself don't like Scooby-Doo, so let's read this. It's quite an infamous fanfic and it's called Scooby-Doo and the Trip of Lost by none other than Comics Nix. In the middle of a road trip at Jamaica, Scooby's gang gets involved into a plot of lies, self-loathing, and personal discoveries. It's rated Fiction M, English, it's friendship adventure, it has a little less than 4,000 words, 78 reviews, 10 faves, 3 people followed it, and it was published in 2010. The author. Hi people, long time ain't it? This story is my first action romance flick since Batman in the Bowels of Hell. I did a lot of romance and drama stories lately, but wanted to return to some action. Hope you like, and there will be more on the way. Enjoy! Scooby-Doo and the Trip of Lost. That was a cloud and stormy night. The Scooby-Doo's Mysteries Inc. car was moving at slow speed because there were bananas in the street. Rain was pouring down knives of water in shape of diamonds because that land was new to them. Yes, there are a lot of typos in this. I'm not going to continue even pointing them out because there are just too many, except if maybe a typo is really stupid. Okay, let's continue. Yes, it was Kingston City, in Jamaica Island, the earth of Bob Marley and Stevie Wonder. They were there in a trip of holiday. The Mystery Inc. got plenty of money lately because of recent voodoo attacks in New Jersey. So with money they got to Jamaica. This day in particular is special. It's the Mardi Gras Carnival in Kingston. So our heroes are going there to party and see cleavages of women. Squib is especially happy cause he now is in other country so he can abuse other women without being arrested. That sentence. Fred was driving the van, Daphne was at his right side and Velma at Daphne's side. Scorboo and Shogi were in the back of the van. Hey Scoob, do you wanna squib snarks? Asks Shaggy. In the moving van to the big Deutsch dog named Scooby-Doo. Yes, the names are purposely written like this. It gets even better. Better as it is. Yada yada do I want it, old pal, answers Felicity, the dog with shaking rabies in his butt. Here, eat it all boobies, Shaker, you deserve it. And Shaggy throws the knacks to Scooby mouth, because it's a reward for eating evil voodoo priest in Old Jersey. As the car moves, Fred can't help but feel pain in his butt. Daphne, could you please scratch my buttocks? They itch. Daphne looked at Fred's pants and thought he was horny, so she negated. No, you don't deserve my attention. Your intentions are bad-shaped. And she put herself to rest. Daphne got very prissy lately. After doing her second abortion, she knew her life had to change, and the first to go was Freddie casual sex she had with him. She couldn't really have sure if he was the father of her two aborted babies because Freddie slept with many women. That logic. If your male partner sleeps with many other women, your child, even though you slept only with him, might not be yours. Oh, Fred, said Velma, the hot chicken in black flamed glasses. Let me help you, and she moved her hand to appease Fred's pain. No, cried the blonde Boy Scout, slapping the nerdy girl's hand with his pale nail-crusted fingers. Velma became utterly sad. She always have been the black canary of the group, always ignored, always chit-chatted in the back. If Daphne spoiled the plan, who got the poop in the face? Velma. If the villain scapade, who let him goes? Veluma. It was always her, the mistreated, the butt sect. No one gave a shit to her, so she vomited in her legs. Okay. Arg! Cries Daphne, disgusted with the puke that spilled inside her mouth. Okay. Damnation, Wilma, you did it again. Now the car will smell like ostrich arses, cries the impotent Fred, almost losing control of the car to the whirl of bad smell. Vomit splashed all over Wilma's lap, her breasts, the ground, Daphne's titties, and Fred's boobies. Shaggy and Scoop, that were smoking a crack in the back van, stood up to look. They laughed. Ha 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 ha. You three got really fucked up there in the front, won't you, bastards? Says Shaggy, with Scoop slobbering to the vision of that delicious pool of steam rotten vomit at Velma's lap. The puked flu fried chicken from yesterday was all mishmashed with the werewolf cum because Velma got raped by one last month. It gets explained. Werewolf cum usually stay forever in the stomach of the blowjobber after a bad suck night. But because werewolves are allergic to hormone-injected chicken, the cum got out. Finally, some logic in this fanfic. Damn, Shagoo, you could at least help us here, says Freddy, who got vomit splashed on his moldy hair. He uses a dreadlock now, so he don't wash it and the hair rusted, turning red. So how is he a blonde again? I know, I put too much logic into this. Okay, said Shaggy. Scooby, you know what to do. And Scooby jumped to the front seat over Velma's lap. Arr! You stepped on my pussy, you retarded dog, cried Velma, punching the Dalmatian on the nose. Yes, he now became another dog breed. Ooh. He sneezed at snot flight on her face. Okay, Scooby, now show her how your balls got big, said Shaggy, and Scooby started to lick and swallow the puddle of vermin-infested vomit on Velma's lap. He eated it on her pullover sweat, them on the pale stocking-covered legs, then he moifed to the pussy. Well, stop, Scooby! You will lick my hymen! But Scooby didn't hurt. He continued till he found her sheeny panties of nerdy hot glasses poultry girl. It was very sad that he puked excrement entered the pussy, and that piece of undergarment was on the way. So Scooby prepared his jaw and knack! Oh boy, something tells me that it won't end well for Velma. He slaughtered the panties with one bite. Sadly for Velma, he savaged her vagina, plucking her labia majora from its place, exposing raw tumor-filled flesh to the marijuana-infested air. But that her hymen is intact, and that's what matters. Yes, that's the most important thing that matters. God damn it! Oh wait, God man it! Scooby-Doo, what the shit fuck you did? Sired ferret. Okay. Very gallowed in maggots that grew inside his rat's nest he calls hair. Fred is getting very tired and the fuel on the car is reaching its final laminates. If they don't reach Kingston till the night, rude boys will fuck their arses with bamboo pipes. Scooby actually, with all that licking and sniffing, really started to feel something different in his body. What? You seriously thought that this was the worst that I read so far? Wait till you see this. He never felt like that, because he never approached a woman so nearer before, and he is virgin too. The voyages and tribulations with the gang have been cruel to his natural emotions. Can't stand in one place, grow a family, raise kids, always running from ghosts, debunking charlatan cocaine inhalers, and having to watch the same old bullshit Penn and Teller reruns. Life ain't easy for that ship hunter. It never was. His loyalty to Shaggy was what maintained his instincts quietly in place of elves. Never boner acquiring and never humping good high-heeled bare lady legs. Ah, bestiality. But after these events, told here by you, by me myself, his animalistic size aperture dong woke up. The first signs of inner life inside that old swing dick rising up, and the blood clots started to flow inside his vein-filled and marred penis. Arf, arf, barked Scorbs. Vale Velama. Velama. You pussies smell like macaroni. And Scooby started to lick it profoundly, mixing his slopped spit with tumor-tainted blood, chicken-filled vomit, and cancerous fetid gonorrhea that emerged from Velma's pulsating vulva. I have read so many fanfics that this doesn't do anything to me anymore. Daphne was shocked. That bestial animality was so utterly disgusting that her old psychic wounds have reopened again, to torment and plaything with her ludicrous mind. She moved her puke-covered right hand to her vagina and started to masturbate, or else she would snap and all the treatment she's been doing would get cancelled results. To help with the masturbation, cause she don't want to lust over Scooby because he is friend, Daphne grabs an issue of Playgirl starring Steve Buscemi. Fred kept driving, cause it was stormy night, and if he looks the sex, the car crashes, so he masturbates mentally. Meanwhile, Velma, visibly distraught, mutters and howls with the Cicerone's loud voice. "Stop it, Scoobies! You will unvirgin me! I'm keeping my hymen for my first boyfriend!" But she don't have any. Stop. After some licks, Scooby stopped. Sentence fail. Error 404. He felt bad taste in his mouth. Velma don't clean pussy, because it's against religion. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Oh, Scorbies, said Velma, moaning like koala. Thanks, Gord, you stop. I felt I was starting to like it. And it's not good to our friendship. Your friendship? He tried to rape you, you stupid moron. Scooby agreed. So he lifted his penis and inserted it full frontal inside Velma's moronic vagina. Damn visuals. They will haunt me until I die. Arg! She cries, as a ball of pubic hair gets inserted inside her. She don't shave, so it accumulates and get forest. The Scooby-Donk's penis, so his penis has a penis, is erectile and goes in and out of Velma, putting an end to her Virgin Mary sex with pagan prince. But the ass is intact. As the baths of blood get expelled from Velma's violated vagina, Shaggy gets a boner. He pulled down his panties, revealing the moistened maroon cock. He prepares himself cause he wants to participate in the polyamorous frugal party. Maroon cock. Please see a doctor. So the configuration is this: Fred driving, Daphne masturbating to his right, Velma being penetrated by Scooby to Daphne's right. Shaggy decides and jumps to the front seat. Because he's tall, he opens the top of the van ceiling, whatever, turning into a convertible. Their van isn't convertible anyway, whatever. So he rubs his cock a bit to get it warm and ready, picks a pot cigarette and crawls a bit. He then dips his cigarette inside Velma's virginity blood and then lights it. Tasty. And then, ready to go, he shoves his protuberous cock inside Scooby's mouth. The Deutsch dog is gotten with surprise, but he likes a lot and licks and sucks it with very deliciously. Shaggy then sits on Velma's face because he is tired and his butt needs rest. Velma is a bit concerned and loses a bit of breath. She screams to Shaggy with a stuffy voice. Damn, Shaggy, I'm suffocating. And Shaggy hears, because he is a fartist, one who have complete control over his bowels movements, he starts to expel fresh fluid farts over Velma's face, so so now she can breathe. So now she can breathe. Thanks. Thanks, Velma. And now she can enjoy Scooby's chancer overeaten penis and Shaggy pimple-covered butt-farting ass. That odd moment when you feel like laughing and vomiting at the same time. It actually happens frequently when I read these fanfics. Even though Velma's neck is getting pressed by the heavy input Shaggy's body, he is the one who suffers because he must be arched so Scooby can suck his dick without having to flex the neck's muscle too much. How the heck should I pronounce this? A martyr one must have / for the dick he shall lead. Already said the old poet Ron Jeremy. It's like reading Encyclopedia Dramatica. Random information everywhere. Velma, are you okay? Asks Fred, who is getting very needy this moment. It's ironic how a mere moment ago he was the fucked Australian who debauched and belittled the shy big booty blessed Velma Dickley. And now the payback is strong, and the pretty petty boy now gets sensitively lonely in the dark corner the car's driver gets after a night of beer and bones. However, every ills comes to an good because being ignored in a democracy of laws often led to the man to seek his surroundings, and that's what he do because in that cold cloud night through the rear view mirrors Fred sees a movement and a noise. Broom! Like a howling weir like a howling wercow. Wercow. Moo! In a sunbathing cloned candy shop. Fred squeezes his eye to see who it was, who it was, who it was, and then, oh no! My howling god! Damn, the Rudy boys! Screams Fred. Everyone getting in the fuckery gets alarmed. Shaggy promptly shoots. Fast, Scooby! Shoot come in there in... Fast, Scooby! Shoot come in their engines. Excuse me a moment. But Velma intervened. Shaggy, Kamshot does not work that way, and she turned her head again to the inside of Shaggy's butt. The position all of the three aren't many comfortable because the road have many holes, so every bump the car does, Scooby does a bite on Shaggy's dong, who spurts blood of cafeteria. Blood of cafeteria. Wilma. Oh, they spelled her name right. On the oyster hand. Oyster hand. Must stand with her neck the shaggy butt weight, but she already knew the life of a wife is not so simple. So she's married to him? Fanfic logic. Don't waste your brain cells on that. Good blowjobbers have strong necks. Apparently. Yo mama dude, stop that car and give us that asses, cries on the miscreants. They were in number of 5, 2 in one motor bicycle, 2 in one place-it running donkey jackass, and the leader, the one whom screamed on a motorcycle, because real leaders must show manhood. All of them had Marley drill lockers, were filled with pinky reed flowers. They were the Cotton Rudy Gang, the most dangerous criminal scum of the New Jamaica. They raped mannequins, they fought old middle-class grannies, and the worst of all, parked at disabled parking bays. They start to shoot maggots. Ah! Screamed Daphne while the maggots penetrate her nipples through the Milky Way. I don't know what's with this fanfic, but somehow it doesn't disgust me, even though it actually has way more disgusting content than most fanfics that I read. Don't know. We'll see. Fred, you must do something. And he does. He looks profoundly in the road ahead. It's a dirt weary one, full of dirty and molten earth, like the countryside of Sicilia. Yeah, Sicilia. Wonderful, wonderful. Although I don't think it's that dirty there. More like dusty, except in winter when it rains all the time. By both sides of the van there is glasses, very tall and green, full of plastic muds of Cicerone. He must think very rapidly, to not let get out the change. But the Rudy boys in the motor bicycle then jumps on the van, and they have bamboo pipes. Ooh!